sitting in the lovely living room of Elder Deborah Sharp and Brother Rodney Sharp. And I just want to say publicly to thank them for allowing the Prophet's Voice to come into their home. And also the Connections group. They're the Concord Connections. And at the end of the show, if you're interested in connecting with any connection group from Gaffney, South Carolina to Concord, North Carolina, you can contact the Prophet's Voice. Our number is at the bottom of the screen or will appear on the screen at the end of the show. But right now, I want to spend some time talking with this lovely group of people here. I want them to relax a little bit. You know, we can get a little stiff when we're on TV, and it's okay. I just need them to breathe. I need Navasha to exhale, and I just need us to begin to talk about what Connections is really about. I've got a couple of questions, and I didn't give them questions. I want to let you know I did not give them questions. This is not really staged. I wanted them to be sincere and talk to you all from the heart. We're about the business of getting the lost. Jesus said it is the least of these, the lost, that he is interested in. And there are individuals who have left church, who are out there, folk that you know, who no longer are a part of a church home or even connected to God. And we want to take an opportunity to allow them to come back into the fold of Jesus Christ. Everybody say it's all about Jesus.
It's all about Jesus.
It is.
That's right.
My first question is for the Sharps, and you can answer this in any order that you like. I guess the question I want our viewing audience to know is, why would you open your home for a group like Connections? It means that anybody can come in. It means that it's open to anyone who hears that they can connect to God, connect to other people, and connect to community. And so many people talk about, I'm not letting anybody in my home, they got all them spirits and all of that. We hear that and we say that. But the fact that you took the time to open your home for a Connections group, kind of tell our viewing audience why you would do that.
I feel that the reason why we did it is because God just really blessed us with a home and this home. Mm-hmm. And we were grateful. And just knowing that God did this for us, mm-hmm. and when we was asked to have it in our home, mm-hmm. it was no question, because if God gives you something, the best thing you can do is just give it back to him for him to do it.
Amen.
And whatever he wants to do, you know, our home is for him to do it in.
Amen. Awesome. Brother Rodney?
Well, honestly, I originally did it because Bishop Borders is not only my pastor, he's also, in my mind, a good friend. Mm-hmm. And I felt that just him having faith enough to ask me mm-hmm. if it would be okay to begin something new that would help those who are out of relationship to get in a relationship. It was just that much more interesting. It made it that much easier. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Primarily because it allowed me to form new relationships. It also gave me an opportunity to see Christ from another perspective.
Wow. Awesome. Because the perspective that we typically see Jesus Christ from is from church. And really what is happening is Connections is following the early church model. They went from house to house. Once they connected with the apostles, going from house to house, fellowshipping, and the church was multiplied because people went from house to house and were able to experience the love of God, not in a synagogue, right. Not in a church, but literally in the home. I'm going to ask another question. How do you think Connections has transformed your home life? I know we have routines that we go on, and there's certain things that happen. Your Connections group starts on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. We kind of invaded your space on Thursday nights. How has that infiltration, I guess, or kind of changed your routine and your perspective? That's the question I'm trying to ask.
I think, I guess if this sounds good, not good, but makes sense,
yes.
Is that it made me, I'm a little more, as far as when Thursdays come, mm-hmm. a little more organized, a little more excited, because I know that,
wow.
You know, I'm preparing my home for the people to come in.
Mm-hmm.
I even with food and everything, I'm just excited about fixing and making sure everything looks good, because I want people to feel happy and feel knowing that we're inviting them. So I want them to feel it to be inviting. So it's made me more organized. And
You said something at church when you were at Faith Harvest one Sunday when you were asked to talk about connections.
Right.
And one of the things that I remember you saying was that you can go all week dealing with all of the issues that you deal with all week long, and that you've come to a place where you look forward to Thursday nights because you know that that's the night that you will get rejuvenated, that you will get, another extra push to keep going. Talk a little bit about that, if you would.
I was saying that it felt like, coming home. I would say it feels like when I'm coming home after work, after a long day, after a trying day, and after everything being just chaotic, I know that when I get home, I'm gonna have a safe place. I'm gonna see my husband, and he's gonna, welcome me, greet me home, and also I know I'm gonna eat, so I'm just like,
that's it. We said food again.
Right. I'm gonna be relaxed, and I felt like connections just rejuvenates me, and also it's like coming to a place, or want the people to know that when they come here, it's gonna be safe. And when I say safe, you can open up, you can share, you can give your heart, you can be delivered, you can be set for anything that you need from God during the time that we're here. Then I know it's a safe place for you to do it in. And the other thing is that we're going to connect, we're going to be close, it's going to be warm fellowship, and then we're going to eat.